It's been a while since we have posted a video on one of our most popular drones, the Teledyne FLIR SIRAS, and we are happy to announce that today we have a brand new firmware from FLIR, and this one is well worth the wait. Let's take a look inside firmware version 1.3. When the SIRAS was first released, there was a feature called MSX, and this stands for Multispectral Dynamic Imaging. And this is a patented FLIR imaging technology that produces detailed thermal images by bringing together the visual and the thermal spectrums of the cameras. Basically, it extracts high contrast details from the visible light camera and superimposes them onto the thermal camera. This all happens in real time, so what you see on your controller screen is a super sharp image that allows you to make out unprecedented details that were not visible before. This technology allows you to make better decisions while in flight with sharper looking thermal images, faster target identification, and unrivaled image quality. On the original firmware on the SIRAS, MSX imaging was only available after you took a photo or video, meaning you would have to take the photo and then analyze it after the fact. Now, the developers at Teledyne FLIR have made it so the MSX process is live on the screen anytime that you are in the MSX mode. To get to the MSX mode on the remote, you will see at the top right that you have the options of T, which is the thermal camera, V, which is the visible camera, and M, which is the MSX feed. Once you press the M button, the MSX live feed will display on the remote, and to switch back to the standard thermal feed or the visible camera, simply press the T button or the V button to change your view back. Also released on this firmware is the ability to fly the aircraft up to 3,300 feet in altitude. Previously, your ceiling limit was 400 feet, and for example, if you had to inspect a structure or a tower that is higher than 400 feet in altitude, you now have that ability, or if you have authorization to go above the FAA limit of 400 feet, the SIRAS is now more than capable of reaching those altitudes. In the past, if you had multiple SIRAS aircraft flying in the same vicinity, there was a possibility that the communication signals from the remotes could interfere with each other, potentially causing flight issues on the aircraft. With this latest release, FLIR has enabled advanced channel switching, which will allow multiple aircrafts to fly without the possibility of interference or aircraft malfunctions. There are a lot of scenarios where you may have multiple aircraft operating in the same area, and now with version 1.3, you do not have to worry about interference. Documenting your flight logs and information is a requirement for a lot of departments, agencies, and companies, and now you have the option to easily upload your flight logs to software such as AirData and other online flight data softwares. To learn how to update your SIRAS to version 1.3, simply click on the download link in the description below and make sure to watch the firmware updating video where we walk you through each step of the process. If you have any further questions, feel free to give us a call at 855-8-DRONES or check us out online at floridadronesupply.com. As always, thank you for watching and enjoy your flight.